Hello and welcome back to my Samurai Jack Retrospective. I'm your host, That Minnesotan Guy. Today I'll be reviewing Samurai Jack, Episode 34, Jack and the Swamp Wizard.
We open with Jack getting information from 3 different sources about a place called Bulbous Swamp.
Seems like an appropriate name. Now let's see some imagery of the swamp. This show's artistic nature never fails to disappoint.
Jack arrives at the home of the swamp hermit and blows the horn to summon him.
Who dares to blow my door horn?
What? Were you expecting some kind of twist? That's Aku. The voice is obvious, and the appearance is about as subtle as a brick. Remember how Aku disguised himself as Ikra? Apparently, he didn't learn from that situation. Does he really think that this will work a second time? Wait, I know exactly how to describe this whole ordeal.
Your overconfidence is your weakness.
I think that's all I have to say about Aku for the moment.
The hermit invites Jack in and talks about how he collects mystical artifacts. One of these can help Jack go back to the past. The hermit then provides detailed information regarding the Titans. Before Aku was born, the Titans ruled over the cosmos, with Kronos as their king. Kronos knew the secrets of the space-time continuum and crafted 3 gems to gain control of reality. Kronos became afraid of losing his power and swallowed the other Titans, but Zeus defeated him and he was imprisoned. The gems were sent to Earth to remain hidden.
Good backstory, though not as interesting as the one in the God of War saga.
The hermit states that with his knowledge and Jack's skills, they can find the gems together. While on the raft, Aku sees his reflection.
Uh-oh, continuity alert! Continuity alert! When Aku disguised himself as Ikra, we saw her reflection, not Aku's. I guess Aku's magic is getting worse over time. Anyway, the hermit then gets bigger transportation for Jack.
Allez là, Croco! Get on there! Vámonos, muchacho! You are on your right.
Jack and the hermit push further into the swamps and arrive at a Mayan structure. Jack ascends to the entrance and finds the first gem. When he obtains the helmet, a trap is triggered. Water then starts to flood the room, and before you know it, Jack has difficulty trying to get back to the surface.
I, for one, would like to see an artifact being obtained without anything bad happening.
With quick thinking, Jack clogs the hole, and he is shot back to the surface.
Now that is cool. I wonder if Aku authorized the creation of Jurassic Park in this universe.
Jack and the hermit arrive at a mountain, but can't reach the second gem due to strong updrafts. Jack then uses the main entrance and discovers that he will need to use the air currents to get up to the rocks. Sure enough, he is able to obtain the first of the 2 fists.
Nothing bad happened here. I'm good for now.
Later that night, Jack and the hermit arrive at a glass dome while riding on a giant snake. At dawn, the door opens. Jack descends, but the rope comes loose. Jack believes that the skeletons will rise, but when he obtains the second fist, another door opens.
It's just a trick. Get ready for the next trap. Now that was deadly. Also, the sound effects were really put to good use here.
Jack and the hermit return to the swamp, and a ritual begins. Cosmic matter pours into the artifacts, and with an explosion, an entity is formed. It attacks Jack, and it seems that Jack can do nothing against it. The hermit mocks Jack for his quest, but not for long.
What's the matter? Missing something? Aku?
No matter how many times I watched this episode, I still can't determine how he obtained the Eye of Kronos.
Jack says that he was aware of the deception, and then a fight with Aku begins. What's really cool about this fight is that we get to see Aku burning. I've heard that Tartakovsky was inspired by the idea of film burning to create this effect. As the fight goes on, Aku turns into a school of fish and believes that he can use the power of the Titans against Jack. This doesn't work, and the burning of Aku intensifies.
I do enjoy this fight. There are some great shots, and the burning effects are interesting to look at.
Aku then escapes in the form of a frog.
Run, you cowardly shadow, for you know your destruction is at hand. It is just a matter of time.
Wacha!
So that was Jack and the Swamp Wizard. In my mind, this episode was pointless. Why didn't Jack attack Aku at first if he knew about the deception? Why did Jack need to go after the gems if they weren't really going to help him in the long run? He doesn't even use them in future episodes. Why did Aku seem so set on this plan of his? I know he can get overconfident at times, but this is something that he shouldn't have done again. It makes Aku look as if he never changes tactics and sticks to the same plan over and over again. To be fair, Aku does change his tactics from time to time. That's my stance on the writing, but I did like the visuals and the action. The ending fight was cool to watch. Join me next time when I review episode 35. Now just remember, folks, I make this show for fun. I'm That Minnesotan Guy, bringing you all quality entertainment since 1996. Or is it 1986 or 1976? I don't know. I'll see you all next time.